Hello, Sagittarius. This is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your love and life reading focused on the first half of October, 1st through the 15th. And thank you so much, guys, for being here and for tuning in. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. This is a general reading, Sagittarius. It's not going to resonate with every single person tuning in. So please do take from it whatever makes sense for you, your life, and your situation, and release what does not resonate with you. If you are interested in a private reading from me, all of that information is listed down below in the description box. And I will also have a list of all of the card decks that I feature during my reading, Sagittarius, okay? So let's start off with a couple of focus messages. I've got two card decks here. They are both called Lover's Oracle, and this heart-shaped one that you guys might actually be very familiar with. And then I have the second one that I just recently received from Germany. It's by Sulamith Wulfing. I may have completely butchered that name, but it's a great card deck nonetheless. All right, so let's start off this reading, Sagittarius, for you. Okay, and let's grab a focus message from the heart-shaped Lover's Oracle, and let's take a look and see what needs to come through here for you for this first half of October. Beautiful. Look at this message, guys. It reads, "A message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you." Wow, what a beautiful message coming through for you, Sagittarius. So there is somebody that's coming forward with that message. If you guys are in separation, whoever it is that you're thinking about for this reading, Sagittarius, if you guys are not together at this time, they're still coming forward letting you know that there is still so much love for you from this individual. Okay? All right, let's grab an additional focus message from the second Lover's Oracle deck. And let's see what needs to come through this time around. All right. This card reads, "If each time I thought of you were a flower, I could walk in my garden forever." Oh my gosh. That's such a beautiful message, guys. Which means that they think about you all the time, Sagittarius. For every time they thought of you, if each one of those thoughts represented a flower, they could walk in what would be indicative of a garden for the rest of their life. I mean, that is such a beautiful message coming forward from somebody that is thinking about you at this time, Sagittarius. All right, guys, so let's grab some messages for you from the Mystic Moon Oracles. Let's take a look and see what needs to come through this time around for you for this first half of October. Angels and spirit guides for Sagittarius, what needs to come through at this time, please? We have a no answer coming through here. Now, no answers don't have to be a bad thing. It could actually be sometimes saving you from something that is preventing you from going after truly what it is that you deserve, something better that wants to come in for you. So sometimes when we receive a no answer or when a door closes, you know, there is always another door that will open by way of new opportunities and growth in your life. So this no answer, again, does not necessarily have to be a negative. But for those of you guys who are wanting a definitive answer to a question that you may have had going into this reading, the answer is coming forward as a no, okay? We do have devotion coming through as well. So for some of my Sagittarians tuning in, there is somebody that you have in mind for this reading, of course, and with that level of devotion, there's a lot of love, an equal exchange of love between two people who are very devoted towards that connection. For some of you, since we do have a candle with a flame, this could be a twin flame connection that you guys are in separation at this time. But with these two focus messages coming through here, there's still a lot of love here from this person to you, Sagittarius. That could certainly be mutual if you still have love for them. But for now, you guys cannot be together. So the answer to a particular question for some of you is, can we be together at this time? And for now, anyway, the answer is coming through as no. Okay, but time is fluid. That could certainly change moving forward. What else, please, for Sagittarius? For the first half of October, we do have that numbing energy. Typically, I tap into divine masculine energy from that card. Somebody who might be drinking too much, just wanting to numb their feelings and emotions, not wanting to deal at the moment. Let's pull some more and let's see what else is going on here. So angels and spirit guides for Sagittarius, what else do we need to know for this first half of October? What else do we need to know here? What is going on for Sagittarius? We do have that surrender card coming forward. When we surrender to things that are no longer serving us, it allows the universe to work on your behalf, Sagittarius, to start moving those mountains so that they can start happening to bring in what it is that you actually need rather than what it is that you want. Because sometimes what it is that we want is not exactly the best thing for us. And so the universe interjects itself and brings you what it is that you actually need in your life. And that can only come about when we let go of control sometimes, and just hand it over to a higher power and just surrender your expectations and allow life to unfold the way it's meant to, so that it can bring you what it is that you are deserving of, so that it can bring you what it is that you actually need in your life. Let's see what else. Let's grab one more message for you, Sagittarius. Okay, we've got 2 cards coming out. We'll accept them. We do have the return card coming forward. There is somebody here, Sagittarius, that wants to come back to you. I just did a Virgo reading. So for some of you guys, if you are a cross watcher, the person that you might be thinking about could be a Virgo. We also have material world coming through here. So if your finances are a little bit tight right now, if it's being a little bit challenged at this time, perhaps that's why that's coming through here. But material world could also be indicative of better opportunities, unexpected flow of income, a raise in pay, a switch in your career that could bring you better income. It could really pertain to so many things. So it really depends on how it's playing itself out in your life. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we do have a fresh start that is indicated here. So for some of you, especially with a particular person here, Sagittarius, that wants you back, you will be given the opportunity to have a fresh start with this person. That's what I'm tapping into from that. Okay, so let's take a look and see what else needs to come through here with the Psychic Tarot by John Holland. Let's take a look and see what additional messages I am able to tap into here. But yeah, this person that wants you back, Sagittarius, they have a lot of love for you. The very first focus card that came through is a message for you, telling you that they still love you. And every time that they've thought about you, if it did represent a flower, it could fill a garden for the rest of their life. That type of energy. So for those of you who are willing to welcome this person back into your life, Sagittarius, you will be given an opportunity for a brand new beginning. All right, what else do we need to know for Sagittarius? We do have the throat chakra coming forward here. Now, for me, whenever any of the throat or any of the chakra cards come forward, to me that represents some sort of blockage here. So this does tap into the throat area and the color blue. If somebody that you're thinking about might have a favorite color and it's blue, it could be tapping into this person. It could be yours as well. This taps into the words I speak. And since I feel there's an imbalance and or a blockage here, there might be a lack of communication at this time. Now, in regard to career choices as well, this is representative of those of you who might be artists or speakers. If that's something that you love to do, you might be a writer or even a singer. It taps into the creative arts industry. Okay? So if that's something you're resonating with, that might be something that you do for a living, and that may certainly help you bring in some additional income here to increase your finances and better your income, okay? And maybe you have been putting that off or procrastinating or just afraid to make it your career of choice for whatever reason. But yeah, if you're blocking yourself from going after what it is that you want, especially in regard to a particular line of work, you can get rid of that type of energy and actually go for it. You know, going back to the surrender energy, sometimes you have to surrender to the negative thoughts that are plaguing you and just go for it. You know, and that is also tapping into devotion, a passion that we have in our lives, something that you love to do as well. It doesn't just have to be in regard to a romantic connection. What else, please, for Sagittarius, angels and spirit guides? Please bring it forward at this time. We do have the disruption card, okay? So that is representing the Tower card in traditional tarot. Now, typically the Tower is fire energy. So this is your very own energy, Sagittarius. It could also be tapping into the other fire signs, Leo and Aries. There is or was some sort of disruption that came into your life, whether that is in regard to your relationships, your romantic connections, or other aspects of your life that have been challenged, including your finances, your well-being, your health, whatever it is. Something disrupted that flow. Unexpectedly, it created some major changes, Sagittarius, that you were not ready for, possibly, okay? It's pretty chaotic energy when the Tower comes in. It's not easy. It's often unexpected and unforeseen, and we're not ready for it. So it catches us off guard. Now, in regard to a love connection, it's devastating. You know, it's grieving. It's heartbreak over a relationship that has come to an end. But for some of you, this person wants to come back. So perhaps it might just be a temporary separation that's coming through here for some of you, because we do have a fresh start that is indicated here. So there is growth that is indicated through that card. And part of the energy too of the Tower is leveling things out from our life that no longer serves us. And it gives you, truly, Sagittarius, the opportunity to rebuild things in your life that were leveled out and eliminated. That includes toxic connections for some of you. The opportunity to rebuild with a more solid, positive structure moving forward. To be able to make a situation a lot stronger than what it was, because it creates this solid foundation for you to build upon. And it's causing or creating this possibility of learning from those past mistakes that you've made, so that you can learn from those lessons and you can use those experiences as stepping stones to learn from them and move forward. Move forward. The next card after the Tower is the base chakra. Someone might have red as their favorite color. Possibly that could be you, Sagittarius. Could be the person you're thinking about. This taps into earth energy. So for some of you guys, you might be connecting with a Virgo, a Capricorn, or a Taurus. This resonates with the words I have. And as I mentioned earlier, whenever the chakra cards come forward in a reading, for me, there is some sort of imbalance there. Earthly issues taps into our very survival. Health issues, money matters, being able to put food on the table, especially if money's been a little bit tight where you live. You know, perhaps you're struggling coming up with the rent money or the mortgage money. This comes through with a little bit of imbalance and some challenges. That's why it's being represented here, because you're coming from a place of lack, Sagittarius. Or that might just be a mental space where you feel that you just don't have enough, even though you might. So it really falls down on perspective, you know? The card after that is the Truth. In traditional tarot, that is the Judgment card, which brings forward reflection. And it's a time of awakening. It's actually a beautiful card coming forward here. Again, tapping into fire energy, your very own energy, Sagittarius. It's rebirth. It's a spiritual awakening, some sort of resurrection in a situation. Certainly with that fresh start, and somebody wants to come back to you. The opportunity to start over. It's a new phase, a transformation. And part of the energy too of the Judgment card is somebody who wants reconciliation. We've already got that represented here. And wanting forgiveness for whatever it was that they did to you, Sagittarius, that hurt you, that broke your heart, that brought you guys into separation. They want forgiveness. They want to come forward with an apology. That could also be reversed to where it might be you wanting to apologize to somebody that you ended up hurting, and you want them back and you want the fresh start. So it depends, you know, on how you're looking at this particular reading and resonating with it. Because this brings forward forgiveness, acceptance, and healing the situation to be able to move forward. In order to welcome in those changes, there has to be significant changes that have to be implemented in your life and in your relationships. You can't continue to go on the same pattern that you were on before. You know, so it is time to make decisions here, Sagittarius, but with the Truth card, you have to make them carefully. You don't want to be making any hasty decisions in your life. You know, take your time. Take your time and really evaluate where it is that you want to go, who it is that you want to be with, who it is that you want to allow back into your life. Because for some of you guys, not everybody's going to want this person back. Not everybody is going to want a fresh start, a new reconnection with a particular person that extends themselves to you and reaching out and, you know, wanting a second chance. That's for some of you, because I feel not everybody is in that space where you are going to want this individual who broke your heart and hurt you back into your life. I feel that you've done a lot of growing on your own for some of you guys, and you gave yourself a fresh start to be able to move forward and heal from whatever it is that this person put you through. And for some of you guys, maybe it is you that's coming forward with that numbing energy to where you just drank to just forget the problems and not have to deal with the issues and feel the hurt and the pain. That's for some of you guys. And you don't have to be divine masculine. This could be anybody. And part of this no answer here is, for some of you guys, it's like, no, I don't want you back. You know, bye. You've done enough destruction in my life. I don't want you back. So yeah, for some of you guys, that answer that's represented here by way of a no could potentially be for somebody that reaches out to you. They want a second chance and you're not interested. The Judgment card also is giving you the opportunity, Sagittarius, to be honest with yourself, for you to trust your instincts and just know what the truth is for you, so you can be in the space of truth and acknowledging your authenticity in your life. Some of you guys might want to start over and find a new career for yourself. That's a part of this imbalance from this throat chakra. Perhaps you have been preventing yourself from speaking up, speaking your truth out into the universe and just saying what it is that you truly want to do moving forward. And for some of you guys, that has something to do with a new career path that you have stopped yourself from actually going after. So go for it, you know, bury the past and start fresh. This is a new beginning for you, Sagittarius. So if you've got some new ideas that you want to implement in your life, go for it. Because look at this bottom of the deck. We've got the Ace of Swords. Triumphant success. Sagittarius, beautiful card. That's air energy. So for some of you guys, you might be thinking about a Libra, an Aquarius, or a Gemini. Or you might have these signs in your chart, certainly. That's power, guys. That is victory. Finally giving you the clarity in your life, in your relationships. Each person will be resonating with this reading differently, or it might just not be your situation this time around. But for those of you that are resonating with what's coming through here at this time, I feel that it's been a long time since you have had a clear picture of what it is that you want in your life. And finally, with that Ace of Swords, it's giving you the clarity. It's like a light bulb that has come on, finally giving you the opportunity to see a plan. Like, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do A, B, and C, and that's going to get me to my end goal of what it is that I want to achieve in my life, whether that has something to do with a relationship, a career path, another relationship that's non-romantic that might be challenged at the moment, your family life, whatever the case may be. Okay? All right, guys, so let's move on to some romance angels, and let's delve back into love and romance. Let's see what else needs to come through here, because clearly we've got two focused messages. Somebody loves you. Somebody thinks about you all the time. All right, Sagittarius, what else? What else needs to be communicated here at this time? Let's take a look and see if it'll bring forward what brought down the tower in your situation, especially in regard to your love life. Because, you know, that tower card doesn't just come through for no reason. It causes destruction, but it allows you to rebuild as well. Here we go again, finances and career. Okay, so that's clarification for me that some of you guys might be struggling financially. This could also be a good thing where you're finally shifting the direction of your money matters towards a better path, improvement. We do have triumphant success through that Ace of Swords. So if you were living paycheck to paycheck, if you were in this space of lack, especially in regard to your material world, this to me is the opportunity to find growth in regard to this area. Part of this fresh start energy could be tapping into that as well. We do have express your love coming through here also. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. And for some of you, I do feel this person that wants to come back, it's just a matter of time before they sit you down and tell you, it's like, you know what? I love you. I want us to start over. I want a fresh start. I apologize for what I've done. Please forgive me. It's just a matter of time, Sagittarius. I feel it. I feel it. Let's move on with some Infinity Oracle here from Fire Witch Tarot. Let's take a look and see what else needs to come through here for you. So angels and spirit guides for Sagittarius for the first half of October. Please bring it forward. What else do we need to know for the first half of October, please? Angels and spirit guides. Divine masculine, warmth of emotions. Look at this. So for some of my divine feminines tuning in, you know, perhaps it took this divine masculine a good minute to figure out how he felt about you. But I'm telling you, he's coming forward telling you he loves you. There is so much love coming forward from this person for you, Sagittarius, especially if you happen to be divine feminine. or if you happen to be resonating with this particular message. Because we all have feminine and masculine energy in us. So however way you are resonating with that, this person is finally tapping into their emotions and how they're feeling about all this. Because we have representation of that numbing energy. So perhaps they're ready. They're finally coming into place. That's a part of the journey. That's a part of the progression here. They're going to stop numbing themselves so that they can finally feel, so that they can face truly what it is that they want in this connection. Look at this bottom card. We have access. A key that's represented there. This person may ultimately have the key to your heart, Sagittarius. And for those of you willing to give this person the opportunity to come back, you are giving them access. You are giving them access into your heart once again. The key to your heart. This is what this represents. Allowing them back in. The next card after that is letting go. And it's so true. In order to welcome in this opportunity and fresh start, you have to let go, Sagittarius, of toxic connections, of negative energy, of things that no longer serve you. And if you weren't able to do that for yourself, perhaps that's why this Tower card is here, because it interjected on your behalf. It saved you from yourself if you weren't able to clear things out of your life that needed to go. And that includes toxic connections for some of you guys. It's warning you perhaps. It's like, no, don't let them ruin your life. Let them go. And for some of you guys, again, this person who wants to come back is toxic to you. So totally understandable if you don't want them back. It's like, I want you to come back into my life. I want you back. And some of you guys are like, no, I'm letting go. I'm letting go because I deserve better. I want a fresh start. I want something that is deserving of my energy and time. So however way it's playing itself out in your life, Sag, okay? All right, guys, let's add to this with some signs from Spirit, Love, Oracle. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Sagittarius. First half of October. What else do we need to know at this time? Angels and spirit guides, please, for Sagittarius. All right, guys, let's see what else we can add to this reading for you. What else do we need to know at this time, please? Dreaming energy from those mushrooms. It's like a natural high that this person gives you, especially if you guys are still dreaming about each other, like literally dreaming about each other. You guys see each other still in your dreams, in the 5D. You feel each other's energies, your vibrations. This person is a part of where it is that you want to go, who it is that you want to be with. They dream about you, you dream about them. It's mirroring energy. And the potential, of course, to make your dreams come true in other areas of your life, Sagittarius. Okay? Let's add to this. Interesting. We have belt and punish. With that punish card, I tap into this numbing card. It's almost like, for those of you resonating with that, you're numbing yourself and you're not wanting to feel, you're not wanting to face the challenges in your life. This could either be you, Sagittarius, or the person that you're thinking about for this reading. Part of that energy of numbing is punishing yourself which is preventing you from growth, preventing you from healing, preventing you from claiming what truly wants to come in for you. And for some of you guys, the person that you are no longer wanting to entertain a reconnection with, this person could have had a heavy hand and could have been abusive towards you, certainly. This is more like an order, like a command, like, come here, I want you back. And if you don't, this is what's going to happen. That type of energy. So totally understandable for those of you who do not want to reconnect. That's something that you are letting go of and surrendering because it doesn't belong in your energy any longer. Not anymore. Okay, let's move on from that. I want to grab some healing messages here from the angels to add to this reading. So angels and spirit guides for Sagittarius, please. What else do we need to know by way of healing messages at this time for Sagittarius? All right, guys. Please bring it forward at this time. Some healing energies for Sagittarius, please, angels and spirit guides. And I'm going to grab this bottom of the deck. We've got self-acceptance. You have to love yourself and accept yourself for who you are. And if anyone ever made you feel less than or put you in a place where you were kind of being nitpicky with yourself, whether it's parts about yourself or your appearance, whatever the case may be, you have to be in a loving space within yourself, Sagittarius, in order to put yourself into a loving, more positive space. You know, again, if anyone's ever made you feel that you weren't good enough, you absolutely are. You have to accept yourself, okay? We also have playfulness coming through here. Playful energy. This person that you're thinking about, Sagittarius, for this reading, when you guys are together and connecting, perhaps you guys have so much fun together and just interacting and very playful with each other, very lighthearted energy, lots of laughter, some light conversation. You guys have a great time just being in each other's vicinity. And once you reconnect and have this fresh start, this is what has the opportunity to come back into your life. Especially with the Tower card, you know, it could be pretty heavy energy. And it's super serious, you know. And so here we are with this playful energy, which is the total opposite type of vibration aside from that Tower energy. So I feel for those of you resonating with that, you know, you definitely endured some tough times and challenges, and it's time to have some fun now. Time to enjoy life once again. We also have the focus card coming through here for you, Sag. So whenever the focus card is in a reading, it's telling you that there are certain aspects of your life that you need to focus on, or to refocus what it is that you put out there, going into the laws of attraction. What it is that you put out there energetically is what you will attract back to you. So make sure that whatever it is that you are focusing on at this time, going into the first half of October, Sagittarius, that you make it worth it. You know, I often say, make it count. Make it a good one, because you can manifest whatever it is that you are focusing on. And if you're in a place of negativity and uncertainty, that's what you're going to manifest as well. So make sure, guys, whatever it is that you're focusing on, be very clear about what it is that you're wanting to manifest in the 3D, because it just might happen. Okay, so make it a good one. All right, so let's add to this, guys, with some guardian angel messages for Sagittarius, please, angels and spirit guides. What else do we need to know at this time? All right, we've got Miracle. Beautiful card. We have Miracle, and look at this, a second reference to surrender. It's time. It's time to surrender and let go of things from your life, Sag, that need to go. All right, so starting off with this Miracle card. Dearest one, even if all hope seems lost, let not hope slip away. For I, your guardian angel, am constantly by your side. Surrender. There's that word again. Surrender all your concerns to me and trust in the healing power of love. Please believe that you are never alone. Together we shall work through each issue or situation which is of concern to you. All heals with the passing of time. Magic and miracles are about to manifest. I mean, I love it when this card comes through in a reading. And again, here we are. Second reference to surrender. Remain positive about the future of our planet, for all is part of humanity's evolution. There is a divine order to all the chaos. Chaos brought about by that tower, which you perceive that exists in our world, or your world, Sag. Nothing will ever truly change until we learn to love and accept all as it is. And part of that acceptance is yourself. Lovingly surrender your judgments and expectations, and your life will magically transform. And it's so, so true. It truly is mirroring pretty much the messages that have already come through Sagittarius in this reading. Okay? All right, guys, so let's close out this first half of October reading with some final thoughts from the Whispers of Love deck. Let me set these guys aside. Let's take a look and see what the angels feel would be significant for you for the first half of October. Angels and spirit guides, please, some final thoughts for Sagittarius. Okay, let's grab those two. I'm going to grab this bottom card as well. All right, let's take a look and see what we have. This keeps coming through. So interesting. All right, this particular card reads, physical touch is important. For some of us, nothing is more important than a tender touch. This might include a pat on the back or giving a hug to someone who needs it. First and foremost, Sagittarius, I really feel, for those of you working on self-acceptance especially, I truly feel the person that needs the biggest hug ever is you. You know, you've been through some challenges and you need something as simple as a hug from somebody that loves you. And for those of you that are in separation from this person because they want to come back to you, you know, I feel that you're missing the intimacy, being able to see this person face to face, to give them a hug, a kiss, even taking it as far as being intimate and making love to this person ties into all of that. It's so important. And I feel for some of you that will be given a second chance, you will have the opportunity to do that. The other card that came through, do something for someone else, give your attention to someone else. And what this taps into for me is sometimes when we're so self-absorbed in the challenges that are overwhelming our life, we forget that other people have challenges too. This could be family, this could be friends, other people in your life that have their own issues going on. So this is a reminder for you to extend yourself to somebody else that is in need of that type of energy, that needs that comforting energy that you can offer. You know, do something for someone else in need of that. And finally, we have the heart of the matter. There is more going on than meets the eye. Recognize what this is all about. You know, when we are in separation from somebody and our mind goes into this space of what if this, what if that, and a lot of times our what if thoughts are negative. But going back to the basics, you know, there's something going on beneath the surface of this person that you have in mind for this reading, Sagittarius. Clearly they want to come back to you. They would be willing to entertain the fresh start that's being indicated here and have a reconciliation with you. So part of what's going on behind the scenes is that perhaps they are working on themselves. And I just tapped into this separate message. For some of you, especially divine feminine, there might be a divine masculine you're thinking about for this reading. Specific message, but I have to interpret this because I'm tapping into it. somebody with a drinking problem, more than likely divine masculine, and they're in the process of healing. That's what's going on behind the scenes, and they're working on that so that they can come forward as a better person for you, a better partner. They don't want to be dragging you into their life with all of the negative issues that are going on with them, especially if they're dealing with some form of addiction at this time. That's coming in for some of you guys, okay? So there's things that need to be worked on here for sure. Definitely surrender and let go of things, experiences, negative energies that need to be released. There truly is somebody here, Sagittarius, that has so much love for you. They're coming forward telling you that they still have love for you, that they think about you all the time. Finally, a divine masculine who is coming forward with this energy of warmth of emotions. So with that numbing energy again, perhaps back then they weren't ready to face their feelings, but they are now. They are now. And for those of you feeling as though this might be a bit of an impossible situation, in whatever area of your life seems impossible and that things are just not going your way, just remember, guys, you have a miracle that's coming in for you. Possibility of this miracle coming in the first half of October, and that's just a matter of days from now. Okay, so have a little bit of patience and have faith that positivity can actually unfold in your life, Sagittarius, not only romantically, but other areas of your life that might be challenged, including your finances at this time, and claiming the truth for yourself, living your true, authentic self. All right, guys, so that's where I'm going to leave this reading for you, Sagittarius. I hope that this reading offered you what it was that you needed to hear at this time and gave you the clarity that you needed. And if I may be of assistance to you by way of a private reading, please absolutely take advantage of the information down below this video, and that will take you straight to my website and allow you to get the information to fill out the request form so that you can go ahead and book a reading for yourself. All right, guys, and that's about it for now. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll be back very soon with more readings for you, Sagittarius. See you guys next time. Take care.